This is an explanation of the heat system in remote-controlled sailboat racing. The heat system allows us to have a smaller number of boats on the course, but still race all the boats against each other, so for each race we get a set of results that rank everyone first through last in the entire fleet. The way we do that is we break the whole fleet up into different heats, but to allow people to move through the heats gives us the ability to rank everyone against each other. It gives everybody a chance to move up from last to first, for example. So let's start out with a set of boats, and let's assume for a moment, just sort of magically, we know an initial ranking of all those boats. And I'm just going to write these down. We know that D is the best boat in the fleet coming into this first race, and that E is the second best boat, B is third, A is fourth, G is fifth. We're just sort of assigning these based on some magic criterion that we figured out. Now once we know this ranking, we can assign everyone to heats. So let's take the first two boats and assign them to heat A. They sort of earned a spot in the first heat. So that's boat D and E. And I'm going to leave the second two spots open in heat A. Let's take the third place boat, boat B, and put them in heat B, and the fourth place boat, boat A, and also put them in heat B. And again, I'm going to leave two spots open. And now for heat C, I'm going to put everybody else. So that's boat G in fifth place, boat H in sixth place, boat C in seventh, and boat F in eighth place. Now I have my heats assigned, and I'm going to run them in reverse order. So first we're going to run heat C. And let's just assume for a moment that we have the results from heat C, and boat C won first place, boat H won second place, boat G won third place, and boat F won fourth place. Now this is going to be a promote to system because we have two spots to fill. So for each heat, we're going to move the first two boats up into the next heat. So boats C and H both sort of made it up into heat B. So I'm going to take C gets this spot and H gets this spot. And now we're going to have another race with heat B. And now let's say that we run the race and boat B wins, boat H gets second, boat C gets third, and boat A gets fourth. So we can see how boat C moved up from the third heat, and so they ended up third, but boat H, who was in heat C, they've already made it now because we're going to move the first and second boat up into heat A. So boat H actually moved all their way up into A. So I'm going to take the first place boat and give them the open spot in heat A. That's boat B here. And I'm going to give the second place boat, boat H, the remaining spot in heat A. And now we run another race in heat A, another 4-boat race. And boat B gets first, boat H gets second, boat E gets third place, and boat D gets fourth place. So now we've had 3 sort of mini races, moving the best 2 boats in each heat up into the next heat. And now at the end of this process, we have an entire ranking for all 8 boats. Heat A, they all get their places. So boat B, who finished first in heat A, we're going to say that their result is first place overall in that race. Boat H got second place. Boat E got third place. And boat D got fourth place. So since we've already ranked them, we don't need to deal with boat B, and we don't need to deal with boat H from the heat B. But C and A, we already know their ranking because C got third place. So I'm going to make them fifth here. That's the next remaining spot. So we're going to give C fifth place. And we're going to give boat A sixth place from that heat. And now since we've already scored boat C, and we already scored boat H, We get rid of them and we take these remaining rankings. So G got third place, so they get the 7th place spot. That's the next one after 6th. And then boat F gets 8th place. So now at the end of all of this heat work, we end up with a race 1 result of B gets first, H gets second, E gets third, and so on. So now we have a full result set for race 1. Now for the second race, we'll just do the same thing, except we assume that this is our new ranking. So heat A, we're going to assign boat 1 to heat A, boat 2 goes to heat B, goes to heat A, boat 3 goes to heat B, this boat here, this boat E. The D boat that got 4th place, they also go to B. And everybody else goes into heat C. And we run the same set of heats over again. This will be race 2. So our new heat C is boat 6, boat 5, boat A, who got 6th place overall, boat C, who got 5th place overall, boat F, who got 8th place overall, and boat G, who got 7th place overall. The other ones, boat H made it into the first heat, into the A heat because they got 2nd place overall, and boat B also made it into the A heat because they got 1st place overall. And boats D and E each made it into the B heat. And then we run it again. We run heat C, move the 1st and 2nd place boat into heat B. Then we run the heat B with 4 boats. We move the 1st and 2nd boats into heat A. And then we'll have a result for race 2.